Did you know that Slovenia welcomes a fraction of the crowds found in neighboring Italy or Austria? Despite packing the Alps, emerald lakes, massive caves, and medieval castles into one tiny country. In fact, Slovenia is one of the greenest places on Earth, with forests covering nearly 65% of the land. But here is the catch. This hidden gem status won't last long. While tourism elsewhere is stabilizing, Slovenia is seeing record-breaking growth with visitor numbers jumping over 8% recently. The secret is finally out, and after exploring this special discovery ourselves, we know exactly why. Slovenia is arguably one of Europe's most beautiful hidden gem, though it won't stay hidden for long. It is a place where you can admire the snow-capped Alps in the morning and dip your toes in the Adriatic Sea by the afternoon. We found it to be a perfect blend of Italian, Austrian, and Slavic cultures, creating a unique atmosphere that feels both familiar and exotic. From emerald rivers to underground dragons, this country packs an incredible punch for its size. We loved how easy it was to travel around. Distances are short, nature is always close, and cities never feel overwhelming. Yet for years, Slovenia has been overlooked, often overshadowed by its more famous neighbors. Many travelers simply don't know what Slovenia offers. Some think it's just a small country, or assume it lacks big highlights. We thought the same before visiting. But once we arrived, we realized Slovenia doesn't need crowds or hype. It wins you over quietly with kindness, beauty, and unforgettable moments. In this video, we will show you the 10 best places we visited that you absolutely cannot miss if you're planning to visit Slovenia. We start our journey at Lake Bled. This is the postcard image of Slovenia you've probably seen on Instagram. A stunning alpine lake with a tiny island in the middle and a medieval castle perched on a cliff above. We loved taking the traditional wooden Pletna boat to the island. It's hand-rowed by locals and feels very peaceful. Make sure to ring the wishing bell inside the island church. Legend says it makes your wishes come true. For the best view, hike up to the Oystrika viewpoint at sunrise. The fog lifting off the water is magical. Keep in mind that castle entry is 17 euros and Pletna boat ride is 18 euros. It was definitely worth it. Did you know that the Pletna boat rowers hand down their profession from generation to generation? It is a respected family title. We absolutely loved the ride. Our next destination was Ljubljana. The capital city is small, walkable, and incredibly green. We spent hours just wandering along the Ljubljanica River, which is lined with weeping willows and lively cafes. You must visit the Predjama Castle, which watches over the city. You can hike up or take a funicular for a great view. Don't miss the Dragon Bridge, decorated with sheet copper dragon statues that look ready to fly away. It's perfect for first-time visitors because no cars are allowed in the city center, making it very safe and quiet. As we experience the first-hand, we suggest you to get the Ljubljana card if you plan to visit many museums. It saves you money. The cost of castle funicular and entrance is from 16 to 23 euros, depending on the package. Did you know that legend says Jason and the Argonauts founded the city after slaying a dragon in the marshes nearby? We found this pretty interesting. Our next stop was a paradise for all nature lovers. Triglav National Park is the only national park in Slovenia and covers a huge chunk of the Julian Alps. We drove through the Vršič Pass, the highest road pass in the country, and the 50 hairpin turns offered breathtaking views at every corner. You can hike to the Seven Lakes Valley, or just enjoy a picnic by Lake Bohinj, which is wilder and less touristy than Bled. The air here is so fresh it actually feels different to breathe. It turned out to be unforgettable. We recommend to start your day early to avoid summer traffic on the mountain roads. Entrance to the park is free. Parking fees apply at trailheads. Did you know that the park is named after Mount Triglav, the highest peak in the country, which appears on the Slovenian flag? From there, we move on to the most visited cave in Europe, and for good reason. Postojna Cave is absolutely massive, the second longest cave system in the country, as well as one of its top tourism sites. The caves were created by the Piran River. You start the tour by riding an electric train deep underground, which was a huge hit for the families with kids we saw. Inside, you walk through halls of giant stalactites that glitter like diamonds. It feels like entering a different planet. We were lucky enough to see the human fish, or olms in the vivarium, strange cave animals that can live for 100 years. Based on our experience, we suggest to wear a jacket. It is constantly 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit inside, even in summer. The entrance is approximately from 29 to 30 euros for adults, and it opened daily. Did you know that this cave opened the world's first underground post office in 1899? Isn't it cool? Just a short drive from the cave is this dramatic castle built right into the mouth of a cave on a vertical cliff. Predjama Castle looks like something from a fantasy movie. We learned about the legend of Erasem, a Slovenian Robin Hood, who hid here and withstood a siege for over a year. The audio guide is excellent and tells the story vividly. It's a great stop for history lovers who want to see how people lived and survived in the Middle Ages. Our recommendation for you is to buy a combined ticket with Postojna Cave to save money. The price is approximately 19 euros for adults. Did you know that Erasem was only defeated because a servant betrayed him while he was using the toilet, the castle's weakest point? We drove to the coast and felt like we had suddenly arrived in Venice, Italy. Piran is a gorgeous seaside town with narrow, winding streets and a large central square called Tartini Square. We climbed the old city walls for a spectacular sunset view over the Adriatic Sea. On a clear day, you can see 3 countries at once. It's very romantic, but also great for families who want to grab a gelato and swim in the warm sea. We had a great time there. As we experienced the firsthand, cars are not allowed in the center. Park in the garage outside town and take the free shuttle bus. Keep in mind that city walls entry is approximately 3 euros. Did you know that the town grew rich from salt harvesting? And the local salt is still considered some of the best in the world by professional chefs. Located very close to Lake Bled, this 1.6-kilometer gorge, Vintgar Gorge, is a masterpiece of nature. We walked on wooden boardwalks that cling to the cliffs just meters above the rushing Radovna River. The water is incredibly clear and turquoise, filled with trout swimming against the current. The walk ends at the mighty Shum waterfall. It's an easy walk suitable for almost anyone, but it can get slippery, so wear good shoes. We suggest to visit right at 8 o'clock in the morning when they open to have the place to yourself before the buses arrive. The price approximately 10 euros for adults. Did you know that the gorge was discovered by accident in 1891 when the water level was low enough to explore? Famous for its Emerald River, the Soča Valley truly looks photoshopped because the water is so bright blue-green. We tried whitewater rafting here, which was thrilling but safe enough for beginners. For history buffs, the town of Kobarid is a must-visit. It has an award-winning museum dedicated to the World War I battles that took place in these mountains. It's a place of stunning beauty mixed with deep history. We highly recommend to drive carefully. The roads are narrow and scenic. Keep in mind that price for the rafting tours start around 50–60 euros per person. Did you know that scenes from the movie The Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian were filmed here? Because of the magical river color? The next destination on our journey was Velika Planina. This is a high alpine plateau filled with unique wooden herdsman huts. We took a cable car up the mountain and felt like we had traveled back in time. In the summer, cows roam freely among the hikers, and you can buy fresh sour milk and cheese directly from the farmers. The landscape is rolling and green, perfect for easy hiking with expansive views. It is one of the most photogenic spots in the entire country. Here's what we learned while traveling. We suggest to check the weather before you go. It's best on a sunny day. Cable car ticket price is 20–24 euros. Did you know that the huts have a unique oval shape designed to protect them from fierce mountain winds? We thought it's an interesting fact. Our next stop is a dream for animal lovers. Lipica Stud Farm is the original home of the famous white Lipizzaner horses. We loved watching the elegant horses galloping in the green pastures against the white fences. You can take a guided tour of the stables and even watch a training session of classical riding. It is especially wonderful for families with animal-loving kids. The estate is huge and park-like, very relaxing for a stroll. We encourage you to visit on a scheduled day, usually Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, so you won't miss the official show. Farm visit cost from 16 to 19 euros. Show tickets prices are very affordable. They're approximately from 22 to 27 euros. Did you know that Lipizzaner foals are born black or dark brown and only turn white as they grow older? Isn't it cool? Our most unforgettable memory happened in a small gostilna, traditional tavern, near Lake Bled. We were caught in a sudden rainstorm and ran inside, soaking wet. The owner didn't just serve us. She brought us towels, sat with us near the fireplace, and shared her homemade blueberry schnapps on the house. We spent the evening laughing with locals despite the language barrier. That warmth and genuine hospitality is the real magic of Slovenia. You arrive as a tourist, but you leave feeling like a guest. You cannot leave without trying traditional cuisine of Slovenia. First, we tried patajka, nut roll. This is the national dessert, a rolled dough usually filled with walnuts. We had it for breakfast, and it's delicious with coffee. Another cultural delicacy is kranjska klobasa, Carniolan sausage, a savory, smoky sausage that you'll find everywhere. We ate ours with a side of mustard and fresh horseradish. It has a real kick. This blew our taste buds away. Local dishes like strukelji are pure, authentic food of Slovenia. These are rolled dumplings that can be sweet or savory. We tried the cottage cheese version, and it was the ultimate comfort food at its best. We really liked it. Native Slovenian cuisine includes pumpkin seed oil. Slovenians put this dark, nutty oil on everything, especially salads. It tastes amazing. Slovenia is a country that surprises you at every turn. It is affordable, safe, and unbelievably beautiful. If you love nature, history, or just good food, Slovenia deserves to be at the top of your bucket list. Have you ever visited a hidden gem in Europe? Tell us your favorite spot in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this guide, make sure to check out our other video guides for more travel inspiration. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your fellow travelers, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures around the world. Remember, travel is not just about the destinations, but also the memories you create along the way. Thank you for watching, and let's the journey begins.